Smooth zoom slider added. Okay, you can see the police car here next to the Chabad house. As we're approaching downtown Miami, we're going to go to the stop sign and drive north on US 1. We are facing now US 1, the metro rail. Behind these ponds and behind this is the main entrance to the University of Miami. Now I'll turn the 360 camera a little bit to the side so you can see the high school here. Some kind of middle school, I think it is. So you see the middle school here. And kind of according to us is the Temple Judea. This is Friday night, so there are services. So you can see all the cars that are parked in the parking lot. Notice the security camera on the Coral Gables Police Department, plus the police car that is parked right here to show to would-be terrorists that this place is protected by the Coral Gables Police.
You have your belt on?
And now as I stick the phone in my lanyard to continue documenting this trip, I'm going to aim the camera again to the front and strap myself with a security belt.
Which you should have done when you first got into the car.
So here in Miami,
it's not here in Miami, it's against the law.
And Beauty here,
It has nothing to do with the city.
and Beauty here is barking at you all the time to make sure that you remember that you have a little bark dog next to you. Hi, Barky, how are you?
You need to move on.
Nasty as they want to be.
You're nasty. Talks about it. I'm a loser.
Okay, now we make a right-hand turn into US 1 and we drive north to downtown Miami for an outdoor concert that is called Street Stages. And last time it was cancelled. Hopefully this day it will not be cancelled. As you can see, it is turning dark outside. Hopefully the light would last for a few more minutes as I strap the phone with a couple of stretchy straps to keep it centered in the middle. I just finished the right side strap with a gray fabric, stretchy fabric, and the right one, and now it is centered and won't move easily on its own. So since I would like to focus the 360 camera a little bit on it, I'm going to just take advantage of the gooseneck and bring it down so the viewer on the 360 can see the camera on my chest and how it is inserted into the rear clear vinyl pocket of this neck, wallet, phone and badge holding lanyard mounted on a three-legged easel on my chest. Each leg of the two easels mounted on my chest is strapped to my back with two carabiners, locking behind my back to stabilize the camera so it doesn't move on its own. And I'm going to straighten up the gooseneck again to demonstrate the flexibility of it. I can also swivel it to the right-hand side and the left-hand side. Now I'm turning it left so you can all see the most beautiful girl driving, as nasty as she wants to be. And then if I want, I can swivel it to my side so you can see me as I'm streaming and or recording real time with multiple cameras. One camera mounted on my chest, inside the neck, wallet, phone and badge holding lanyard supported by an easel, strapped to my back with four carabiners locking behind my back. It also enables me to pull it, since the carabiners have a lot of slack, I can pull them forward and backward, and also cross-body filming, so I can turn it sideways. If I want to film the left of the street, and now I'm filming cross-body to the left of the street, and I can swivel, extend the carabiners and turn it to cross-body filming, either to the left side of the street, 45 degrees, or to the right side of the street. The reason that that is so important, it is many times nothing interesting on the, besides the cars, the backs of the car, and you want to describe the road outside, to the left of the car, to the right of the car. So that, unlike other devices, that enables you to swivel the entire structure of the easel to the left side of my chest and mount it so it will be filmed cross-body. As you notice also, there is a flash, and I'm turning the flash on to show you, since it is getting a bit darker. I have my flashlight. I can turn it on, and now it is recording better what's going on the left side of the street. This is particularly important for law enforcement, because many times law enforcement on a motorcycle, or on a bicycle, or even walking policemen and security guards, they want to record what is going on the side street. After they already recorded the camera on the traffic, and you see the back of the cars, there's nothing interesting there. But what is really more interesting to the security guard and the policeman is what's happening beyond the street. So you can see on the left side of the street is the metro line that is going above the ground. This is the metro line that is going to downtown Miami and to the airport. And you can see, for example, the certified detail hand car wash. So this is where the action is. So many times when a policeman or security drives in the street, especially in a busy central street like in Coral Gables, Miracle Mile, they want to scan the activity of the street to see whether there are all kinds of homeless that are interrupting and bothering the public, or in this case here, all kinds of beggars that risk their life and stop the traffic, and it's against the law, so they have to deal with it and document it. If I want to show you the traffic, the incoming, we are driving on the outgoing or going north side, and by filming, cross-body filming, you can see now the metro, for example, running through, and the incoming traffic, the traffic that is going south. So this is the advantage of this lanyard, that when you are driving, like I'm doing now on the passenger side, and I want to film the driver, the most beautiful here, I can do that easily. Turn to my body a little bit sideways, and then I turn the lanyard to the left part of my chest, and now I'm filming the beauty as she smiles, overcoming the nasty attack that just happened before. So this is the advantage. Now I can see that there is somebody on the right side that I want to, some street walker or somebody that I want to film even across the aisle. Here you can see the metro line. So this is a very important feature of this neck, wallet, phone and badge holding lanyard mounted on the easel. I have also a couple of buttons to change the stress on the hinges. So as I tighten them up, the stress on the hinges is higher, and the trajectory of the camera will remain however I set it up. And when I want to change the trajectory of the camera, I can loosen the knobs, adjust the new trajectory. For example, if I don't want to film the side of the road, and I want to aim at the steering wheel or anything that is lower, I can easily loosen the knobs and then tilt the wallet downwards. And now I'm filming the dashboard, for example. And as soon as I'm finished, I can tilt it again upwards, tighten up the knobs again, and now it will remain constant, and I don't have to pay attention to it. I can look at whatever I want, knowing that my phone and my lanyard are pointing at the direction that I want, which is catty-corner to my driving direction. So I drive north, and I want to film sideways, which will be west, so it will come out 45 degrees of the northern track will be northwest, 45 degrees going sideways, and filming what's going on the other side of the street. So if I were a policeman, for example, and there is an incident on the left side of the street, I can drive my cab going north, but instead of filming forward, filming sideways. For example, here is the intersection of Southwest 27th Street and a yellow storage building, and it is captured in my camera. And here is another large storage building coming up. So this is the benefit of this lanyard. As soon as I want to change the trajectory, I can pull it forward again, move it to the center of my chest, and then film the direction of the driving. And so I can also use the gooseneck on the handle of the backpack and point it forward, so you can see the street again from the 360 camera. Here on the right-hand side, I'm turning the 360 camera to the side. You can see the Church of Scientology, Miami. So this yellow building on the right-hand side, 2220, is the Church of Scientology Miami headquarters, right off of US 1 and South Dixie Highway. And now we are approaching the next intersection, which is Southwest 22nd Avenue and US 1 South Dixie Highway. You notice that both direction the traffic is pretty heavy, as it is about 7 o'clock in the evening,
It's almost 8 o'clock.
Almost 8 o'clock, about dusk time, when the day turns into the evening. So by the time we reach the concert, it will be about 8 o'clock, so we can watch the concert for about 45 minutes and then head back home. As you can see, the street is pretty congested.
The later you are at night, Friday night, the more.
And Friday night, this is pretty much rush hour from about 3 or 4 in the evening till 9, 10 p.m. when people are going out. Also, if you visit Miami, you try to stay away from driving on US 1 in rush hours, which is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday evening or Friday afternoon, all the way to about 8:30, 9.
It's not right. Depends which direction you're going.
Yeah, notice now that both directions are pretty busy. People from the suburbs, such as Coral Gables, are driving downtown, and here, look at this line of cars. Trying to turn from US 1 to Coral Gables. And then pretty heavy load of traffic going south. A lot of people are going for a long weekend to the Keys. So they are bypassing Miami, buying some fishing equipment, and continuing to the Keys. And now you can see the street signs pointing to 95 North and Brickell Avenue on the right. So we proceed to I-95 North and go up the ramp where you can see the high rises of downtown downtown Miami. As soon as we get past this ramp, we'll be facing the high rises of downtown Miami. And here we go into another sign, Southwest 8th Street, 1 mile. So that is the famous 8th Street, Calle Ocho, and now you see in front of us the skyline of downtown Miami full of high-rises. As we approach downtown, you can see more and more high-rises. Then once we get into downtown, you'll be able to see only the first few floors. Now you can get a good view of the traffic, much heavier going south than going north as we go to Southwest 8th Street, which is crossing South Dixie Highway I-95. Here we have to Brickell Avenue, Southwest 8th Street. Here you can see some messages and exit 1B. And to 9:10 p.m. the street will be closed. We want to pay attention to those signs that tell you sometimes that the streets are closed for all kinds of reasons. And now we go to the Biscayne Boulevard 1 downtown, next right. As we approach closer and closer, we can see on the right-hand side the high rises of downtown Miami. And on the back side of the camera is the most beautiful. Now we exit on Biscayne Boulevard downtown 1, exit 2A. Now you have to drive very carefully here and make sure that you line up the street with a car or line up the car with the street so you don't get off. Crossbody, you can see the congestion. So this is why this is an advantage. Using this lanyard, I can film crossbody without any trouble as we exit on Southeast 1st Avenue. And you can see the high rises all around us, and we can only view, the camera can only view here we are going under the bridge This is a bridge that goes around downtown Miami.
Move your hand.
You can see it is becoming slowly darker and darker.
See how the light is?
Now we are facing Southeast 2nd Street. We're going to pass by 2nd Street and proceed north. You can see some police lights, police car lights in front of us. And that may be the blockade for the Street Stages concert or some other accident or event. What we want to do is verify that they didn't cancel the show. So we want to drive as close as possible to the event to verify that it is taking place. Because you never know when they decide to all of a sudden cancel the show for some reason or another. You have to be careful also with these motorcycles and motorized bicycles driving in between the lanes. Here we are crossing Southeast 1st Street, and there in the right-hand side of the street, you can see the police car, blinking lights. We are reaching the blockade of Flagler Street,
Do they have it?
and it looks like they're having it over there.
Right. So get on.
So I'm going to get off now, close the window,
Give me your phone.
give the beauty the
Turn
phone,
it off.
let it go.
No,
Let
I'm not going to let it go.
continue, please. Let it continue. I want to test the camera
Okay, fine.
without terror. Ceasefire of the terror. Let's reserve it for a little.